Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Jon Bozeka. This week at Otterbein, one student's dream internship has finally come true and the Otterbein volleyball team is ready for the postseason. But first, we take a look at Otterbein's Heart Chase, which had students running around campus for a good cause on Saturday. Mark Pfeiffer has more.
Otterbein students and employees and one Ohio State group got their blood pumping Saturday morning during the university's first Heart Chase. The American Heart Association event combines the scavenger hunt aspects of the amazing race with minute-to-win-it-like challenges. To earn points, teams complete various tasks and use smartphones to scan QR codes hidden around campus. The cold and rain pushed activities indoors for the more than 14 teams, but did not dampen enthusiasm.
We could have asked for better weather, but we couldn't have asked for better time. I think the participants had a great time. We've gotten lots of good feedback. They really enjoyed the event. The student volunteers really kicked in and did a nice job getting everything set up.
I was actually pretty surprised because I was used to people just be like, it's an activity, nothing really so cool about that. But they were really into it. They were like, I want to win. This is so much fun.
Wilson's freshman seminar class planned the first university-organized Heart Chase.
It's been done in probably about 20 to 25 communities. It's a very new program they're still designing. And so we decided to be the first college and university to give it a try. And the fact that we raised over $1,400 for the American Heart Association was just a big bonus for us.
Wilson appreciates the educational and volunteer opportunities Heart Chase gives students.
I just think it's a great event for these students to utilize their strengths to help organize it, to be on committees, to plan the event, and then to share with the community. They can have fun, they can do things that are healthy and still give back to their community.
The success of this year's Otterbein Heart Chase means the campus can expect its return next academic year. Mark Pfeiffer for This Week at Otterbein.
Thanks, Mark. The Student Research Fund is currently accepting proposals for the 2012-2013 academic year. The proposals must be submitted no later than Thursday, November 15th at 4 p.m. to the Office of Sponsored Programs. All proposals need a cover sheet, project description and budget, a bibliography, and a letter of support. They ask that you include a clear thesis statement and cite sources within the project description. If you have any questions regarding the proposal, contact your research advisor or Jeff Rudzinski. Otterbein was founded by the members of the United Brethren in 1847, and this relationship with the United Methodist Church is still going strong today. Our own Kayla Johnson recently created a video to demonstrate the influence of the church on Otterbein. Take a look.
My experience at Otterbein has been unforgettable, and I know this is because of the ties that we have to the United Methodist Church. We have a rich history in this area. When the United Brethren founded this college and opened its doors in 1847, it was opened as a co-educational college. This means that both men and women of any race or any ethnicity could attend. We also have rich ties with missionary work. One of the members of the second graduating class began missionary work in Africa, and this is what has led us to our strong community engagement today. But Otterbein's greatest commitment to the United Methodist Church is its sense of community.
When the Brethren were searching for a place to establish their school, they were looking for somewhere that was close enough to a big city so as to have the amenities of a big city, but was far enough removed so that the perils and dangers of a large city were not a temptation to the students. Westerville was chosen because it had a facility and because it was that perfect mixture of a nice small knit community close to a larger community. And I believe that that has instilled a certain sense of family to the students from day one through to today. You want to be part of the community, and you find where you fit within the community, and that really allows you to flourish and to grow.
Otterbein has these grounded morals in which they instill in all of their students, the morals of equality, service, and community.
Otterbein's commitment to equality is a driving force behind Otterbein and its opportunities that it has for its students. No matter who you are or where you came from, everyone has an equal opportunity to excel.
Otterbein's commitment to service is bigger than the campus would let on to be. Otterbein is ranked 10th in the nation for community service among colleges, which, if you consider our student body, is really impressive. We're a small student body, but we're doing really big things on campus. Otterbein runs 14 weekly service programs here in the Westerville area, and we have over 20 business partners, which is pretty impressive to maintain that relationship throughout the years. Personally, for me, Getting involved with service is important because even though it's meant to give to others, it really replenishes the self. It's refreshing to get involved and to give back. And in a completely non-selfish way, it makes you feel better about what you're doing and being a part of the community. So Otterbeин's definitely committed to service. I'm really proud to go to this school and be a part of it. We're doing big things.
Otterbein's commitment to community is something that has greatly affected me this year. Otterbein has countless clubs and organizations, but all come together to form the whole community here at Otterbein. The sense of community is so great here at Otterbein. The love and support that I receive every day has made me into the person that I am today. And I know this is all thanks to the ties to the United Methodist Church.
Kayla's video is currently one of the 7 finalists in the United Methodist College's video contest. To place your vote for Kayla's video, visit umc.org. Be sure to cast your vote now, as today is the final day of voting. Part of Otterbein's campus will be blocked off for a construction project on Friday. The intersection of Cochrane and Langham Alleys will be closed from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. The closure is not expected to affect parking in either the Barlow or Kappa parking lots behind the Center for Community Engagement. Through traffic will not be permitted on the alleys during construction time. 4 parking spaces at the intersection of the 2 alleys will not be available during this time. So to come on this week at Otterbein, we recap the most recent football and volleyball games and hear from Ellen Cho's newest intern. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Major Samantha Weeks. I get to live my dream every day of being an Air Force fighter pilot and flying the most advanced aircraft in the world. Before I could ever climb into this Thunderbird F-16, I had to prove my flying skills through intense training, hard work, and determination. The road to my goal was long and challenging, but the reward is out of sight. You too can live your dream and accomplish anything when you set your mind to it.
I thought indoor tanning was safe.
They said their tanning rays were less likely to cause a sunburn.
What you need to know is UV light from indoor tanning
Can cause premature aging.
and even worse. UV light can increase your risk of skin cancer.
including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer.
In fact, current estimates are that 1 in 5 Americans develop skin cancer.
And 1 person dies from melanoma about every hour.
I don't want to be one of them.
This message brought to you by the American Academy of Dermatology.
Somewhere around the world, there are men and women of the armed forces risking their lives, helping rebuild communities after natural disasters, collecting toys for needy children, tutoring kids in school. These are your sons and daughters who work to keep us safe, secure, and free. Dedicated men and women who put their country first.
Welcome back. After a regular season record of 23 wins and 7 losses, Coach Monica McDonald's 12th-ranked Cardinals entered the OAC tournament as the 2 seed on Wednesday against Capital. The crosstown rivals faced off in the Reich Center as Otterbein cruised to a 3-set victory to advance to the semifinals on Friday against Ohio Northern. Senior Kristen Bennett led the Cardinals with 16 kills, while Michelle Gerner and Liz Palmer each contributed 8. Junior libero Emily Caldwell had a match-best 13 digs. Otterbein TV's David Kinder caught up with Coach McDonald after the game.
Well, first off, I think it's kind of a good thing that actually Otterbein has never even played in the championship match, so we've got something to play for on Friday as well. But obviously our goal all season has been to win the regular season and or the tournament. So, I think we're focused and ready to win on Friday and move to Saturday.
A very impressive win here today. How do you feel about your team's chances looking forward into going into the NCAA tournament and further your run in that tournament?
Honestly, I think tonight secured us a place in the NCAA tournament. I think a loss tonight could have left some questions, but with our regional ranking right now, we're feeling, very confident that we will be playing after this weekend as well.
Friday's match against the Polar Bears will begin at 5 p.m. in Alliance as Mount Union plays host. Unfortunately for the Otterbein women's soccer team, the OAC tournament didn't go so well. After earning the regular season title and top seed in the tournament, the Lady Cardinals fell short in the semifinals on Wednesday at Clements Field. 4th-seeded Ohio Northern bested Otterbein 2-1. The Cardinals' lone goal came from sophomore Lindsay Henderson. Ohio Northern will take on John Carroll in the finals this Saturday at 2 p.m. After facing back-to-back losses to nationally ranked teams, the Otterbein Cardinals football team bounced back Saturday against Capital in Bexley. Defense paved the way to victory for the Cardinals as they forced 4 turnovers. 2 of them came in the form of interceptions which were returned for touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Pat Seaschultz picked off Ryan McSweeney for a 24-yard end zone run before Zach Giozzi returned one 92 yards to pay dirt to give Otterbein a 23-9 lead, which would be the final. Junior Zach Greaves tallied 12 tackles, including a sack in the game, and was named OAC Defensive Player of the Week for his efforts. The win improves Otterbein's record to 6-2 and guarantees Otterbein their 4th winning season since 2008. The Cardinals will hit the road this Saturday to take on the winless Pioneers of Marietta. Game time is set for 1:30, and all the action can be heard on 97.5 WOBN. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from the next intern on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Stay tuned.
My name is Amanda. I'm 21 years old. I have lots of friends that use tanning beds that lay out in the sun all the time, and I tell them about Jamie. Jamie was in her early 20s when she was diagnosed with melanoma, and she died right before she turned 30. People think tanning is safe. I don't think it's safe. You could die just like Jamie did.
This message is brought to you by the American Academy of Dermatology.
Kayla Johnson is a huge fan of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, so much that she decided that she wanted to be an intern on her show. So she created a video to explain to Ellen why she'd qualify for the job. Then she created another and another, until she finally made 146 videos, appeared on 2 local news programs, and had articles published in the newspaper. All of that finally paid off for Kayla as she was able to deliver this news in her 147th video.
Hi everybody! So, with all good things, there has to, come to an end and everything. And it's been fun. Making Ellen videos has been a part of my life for the past 147 days. And it's been something that has, shown me how much support I have at Otterbein and all that good stuff. But you know what? Things just gotta end. So I guess this is my last Ellen video because I'm gonna be an intern on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. And I have some people here who are trying to be quiet, but they can be excited now. So, I'm going to be an intern on Ellen, and I can't believe it. And I thank every single one of you who were ever in my video, who ever gave me an idea, like my page, watch my video, said hi to me on the sidewalk, anything and everything. Thank you 1,000 times over. And yeah, so Kayla Johnson intern.
Finally!
So, thank you, Ellen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Otterbein. Thank you, family, friends, acquaintances, everybody, and Neil Brown. And I'll keep you posted on everything. So, thank you, and Kayla Johnson.
We are now privileged to be joined by the new intern, Kayla. Tell us how you kept motivated for 147 days after making all these videos.
Well, it actually was kind of funny. Once I started it and it continued for more than a month, because I initially was like, you know what, a month is good. But once it continued and people started hearing about it, I just got this crazy amount of support. So I made a Facebook page, and then I got all these ideas and suggestions for videos. So I never ran out of ideas because of people were helping me and all the support that I had. And it really pushed me to go every single day for 147 days.
What advice would you give others with similar goals or aspirations?
Keep trying. Don't let anyone belittle you and say that you're too small, or that just because you're from a small town that you can't do big things. So have a goal in mind and reach for it. Like, don't let anything stand in your way, because you're capable of anything. If you have the drive and the determination and the passion behind something, you can achieve whatever you want.
Well, Kayla, on behalf of us here at Otterbein TV, we'd like to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck as you head off to LA next semester. Well, that's all we have for this week's show. On behalf of our entire crew, I'm Jon Bozeka, reminding you to make this week at Otterbein a great week at Otterbein. Thanks for watching.